Metro bus, baby. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just another ride. Oh, hell nah. What the? Hello? But just out here for another ride. And kind of wanted to talk about riding your own ride. I think I tried making a video about this before, but it just wasn't hitting like I thought it would, like in my head, like when I was talking. So we're gonna give it another shot. And the only reason why I want to give it another shot is because I rode with the homies this weekend out in Acrest. If you don't know, it's probably a pretty dangerous canyon. A lot of people have accidents up there and stuff like that, but rode to Acrest. We had a solid group. Some people we didn't know, and then a few of us. There's probably like me, Curse, the homie Tonio, and the homie Cole. So those were our familiars, and we went out, we rode. Obviously that first group super fast, so they ended up leaving, but never at any point did we try to like fully keep up with them. And clearly they're more experienced riders. Like one had a Fireblade, one had an S1K, MT-07, but like I'm talking about like these dudes lean, they go fast, and they've probably been on that mountain, you know, more than we've ever been there. That was our first time riding it, or our second time technically, but first time like full gear, like trying to like get our lean angles all pretty gnarly, you know what I mean, like just kind of like really riding it how it was supposed to be meant to be rode. And the first time we kind of just cruised through it like as if we were just trying to get through. But I see now why it gets dangerous, man. Like when people really don't ride their own rides, like if you're not comfortable, it's okay. Like we had one of our guys in our group kind of like sit back a little bit. It's not like I was any faster, like I wasn't in the front of the pack or nothing like that, but he sat back and he didn't try to keep up at all. And then we would wait, like, but he kept apologizing and stuff like that. But it's like, why apologize? Like, that's your comfortability. Like, you're not holding us back, you know, none of that stuff. So what I'm trying to say is, like, a lot of people get discouraged and want to keep up and try to keep up with everybody or ride beyond their skill level because their homies can. And it's like, that's nothing to be sorry about for riding your own ride. You know, it may take a little bit longer, so what, you know, whatever. As long as everyone's safe at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. So yeah, I actually respected him more because like he would even, when he would catch up to us, he'd be like, oh yeah, I kind of ran a little wide, I went a little too fast, whatever. But yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is, dude. Everyone has to ride at their own skill level, and as you should, like, have the humility, like, or not even humility, but you know, have just the courage of even saying like you don't feel comfortable. It's okay not to feel comfortable doing stuff. You know, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Like, I don't think anybody would even make fun of that, to be honest with you. But I'd rather have you safe riding with us instead of like something bad happening because you're trying to keep up or you're trying to do stuff that you're not comfortable with. You've seen me in my previous videos when I ride with Curse. I always openly admit like Curse is a lot faster, a lot more comfortable in the canyons, you know, and he still is to this day. He still is to this day, but you don't see me like trying to keep up with him if it's starting to make me feel uncomfortable. I think I even told him, like, towards the end he started really like pushing his bike, you know, and started really hitting the turns super fast to the point where like we got separated and I was just like, all right, well, I'm not gonna try and catch up to Curse because it was getting to the point where I felt uneasy with the speed, but he handles it well. I just personally haven't gotten to that level yet. So yeah, man, it's a quick reminder that there's nothing wrong with riding your own ride. You get invited, it's just because we love the company. People love your company, my company. You know, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's okay. Because everyone just wants everyone to be safe. Like that, right there is the ultimate thing. And have fun. So, you on your bike, you're the only one in control. Really. Like, I'm sure this has been told a million times. The same story has been told a million times about riding your own ride and stuff like that. But you're the only one in control of that. And when you leave the ego at home and you admit that, you know, you're not there yet, or your capabilities aren't there yet, or your skill level, you need more practice, more time, it's okay, man. You know, just work on that, progress, practice, you know, that's all it is. Like, there's no rush. There's really no rush especially in this sport where, you know, you have the potentially of causing permanent damage to you or other people. There's really no rush. So, yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to touch base on, because I actually respected my boy after he admitted that he wasn't comfortable with doing some of that stuff. And he even said, like, he's riding his own ride, like, you know, and I like that more than, like, oh man, like somebody trying to make an excuse for why they couldn't keep up, or like, I'm just not having a good day. But just like, it's okay, man. Just admit it. I admit it all the time when I'm not keeping up with curse. And I'm sure if like we were riding with the other group, like they just blow past us, you know. So this thing comes with time. This thing comes with practice, and you know, that's all it really is, man, at the end of the day. But it's also the funnest damn thing in the world. I don't even want to ride in the street no more. This right here, boo-boo. This is boring to me. I just want to ride canyons and tracks all day, like track days. But I haven't gotten to that track day level yet. I'm still riding canyons, even though I know track days are a lot safer. Just getting used to like leaning my bike and kind of going at a pace where it's like a lot quicker than I normally ride or hit a turn at. It's so much fun and addicting. And I think I'm speaking on that because, you know, we all had a safe ride. We all had an amazing time, you know. And God forbid something bad happens. Obviously, we never want anything bad to happen, but, you know, riding the canyon, man, such a different kind of joy. It really is, man. I used to get excited about like lane splitting and stuff like that, but this canyon stuff, whoo, boy. But hey, man, if you ever go to a canyon run, make sure you ride with somebody who's ridden it before, or with experience, or, you know, skill set. Make sure you get enough sleep the night before. Just make sure everything is perfect, damn near perfect, you know, the weather, all that. Because last thing you want is an accident or someone getting hurt, and none of us want that, man. So yeah, that was honestly when I heard we were going there, I was terrified. I was like, oh, a lot of accidents happen here, a lot of crazy things happen here, a lot of crazy stuff was going on through my head. But when I rode it, like, because I rode it at my skill level, where I was comfortable, you know, I'd probably push it here and there. Maybe the second time coming around the mountain when we were coming back, I pushed it a little bit more, just because, like, now I know, you know, after that first run, I was like, okay, I could hit this turn a little bit harder. I'm still not familiar with all the turns, but you see what I'm getting at. Like, you start pushing a little more each and every time you do it, or every day, or whatever, however you're practicing. But man, that is so much fun. I felt like a little baby. And at the end of it all, nobody told my fat ass that you had to kind of be in shape for all this, because I was fatigued, dude. Like, legitimately exhausted at the end of it all, because I think my legs were shot out, my lower back was shot out, my thighs were shot out, my core, you know, because I'm just kind of like switching butt cheeks through turns. So, look, surprisingly enough, not even my wrist wasn't hurting, but I definitely was gripping it like lower and kind of just like really being easy on the throttle and just kind of using all core. So I was like this most of the time. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna run that back. I didn't get any footage of it just because my stupid GoPro was acting up. Super bummer. But next time we go, you're getting all that footage. All that footage, all the commentary, narration is gonna be lit, baby. I swear to God. And we only going up from here. We're just getting better every day. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, for even listening to this little motovlog podcast, TED Talk thing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man, for real. It's a beautiful day. The weather's cooling. So y'all have a great rest of your day, or whatever time you're watching this, weekend, morning, evening. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for real. Thank you.